Good?
Yeah, we're rolling on all fronts, and I'll limit that later, so you don't need to be right on it.
Okay. Well, I talk soft, so.
Okay. Whatever you want to do, my friend. Greetings. Welcome to the Jason Damico Show. We're here in the beautiful Hilton Hotel in downtown Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Got my good friend, Mr. Rob Schwartz.
In the house.
In the house.
Yeah, man.
WHOMAG Multimedia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell me about, we usually do hour-long segments, but this is going to be just like shotgun, because there's so much talent in this hotel right now with the Millennium Music Conference.
Yes.
Tell us why you're here. I know a little bit about you, but we'll let everybody kind of hear from the horse's mouth.
I own WHOMAG Multimedia. It's multiple TV networks, TV shows, music distribution. I've been with Sony Orchard for 10 years now, and I have about 550 artists I distribute, including a Grammy Award-winning record, a couple #1 Billboard records. And then with the WHOMAG TV, it's one of the first urban hip-hop TV shows to go overseas. We're the first DVD magazine to be distributed by Netflix, Walmart's, Target's, Best Buy. I have a TV show called DMTV, which is an EDM dance music show. I have a music video show called Video Vision that airs on broadcast television everywhere. And then I have 3 music TV networks, WHOMAG Multimedia, iFame TV, and Video Vision. And we were the first one to air urban music on Roku, Apple, Google Play with iFame TV. And then WHOMAG Multimedia we launched about 3 years ago. And now we just launched Video Vision about 5-6 months ago.
Cool.
So we're everywhere, Apple, Roku, Fire Stick, everywhere.
Since we're limited on time, just give us like a minute or two on beginning stages for you, how you got into the business, how you turned into kind of the niche setter that you're into now, and what you see for yourself in the next 5 years. I know it's like really brief, but just a little bit more about, man, how the hell did you get into this? Because you're very successful in that niche.
Yeah, I actually worked with Babyface's team as a songwriter way back. And it was like a dream come true, I thought, but then financially it wasn't as what I thought it would have been. I had pretty much a little tough time. Ended up coming back to the East Coast. One of my fraternity brothers got me a job on Wall Street. Coincidence, it's weird. Like, all right, so now I'm a suit and tie guy.
What was your alma mater?
I was Phi Sigma Kappa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, PSK. So anyway, so I went to, I got the job. I'm not a suit and tie, so I'm done with music. And I think it took about 2 months. I'm like, man, I miss it. So I wanted to come back, and all I wanted to do is be a songwriter. But I'm like, I need to start thinking differently. If I want to be successful, I still have to be about music. So I started a website called WHOMAG.net, and it was one of the biggest hip-hop websites at that time. And then that went to the TV show, into the DVD magazine, and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of left the day job about 10 years ago. In finance on Wall Street. I did that for 10 years. I left that to do this full time, and now for the last 10 years, it's all your mindset. I mean, like every day I wake up and I'm like, how am I going to conquer today? And I just conquered.
Right.
And you got to be the first to do it. You can't be the second or third. So I'm always the first to do this, the first to do that. So where I see myself 5 years from now, I don't know, man, because tomorrow is crazy. Every day is just something new going on, and it's exciting.
What would you say is the champion thought process for you right now, day in and day out, when things get tough, I'd say, for you as an entrepreneur in this business? And what would you tell the rest of us that are in our 20s as far as when things get really, really tough?
Yeah, you'll get over it.
Cool.
Their life is a bunch of ups and downs. You gotta realize that how down you are one day, and you're gonna one day, maybe next year, you're gonna feel worse than that. It happens, but you're gonna feel better too. So to be successful in this industry, it really is going above and beyond and doing more than the next person. And it's not a little bit more, it's just doing everything you possibly can in your power to do it. And
it's the small things.
Yeah, and
the details.
Everything. It's like, if I don't know, in Jersey we have Great Adventure, right?
Yeah.
Which is a great park. But if you go to Disney, you're like, well, it's a roller coaster, it's a roller coaster. Why is Disney so much better? It's little stupid things that they do. It's like, all right, this is great. Now let's make it greater. Now let's make it greater again. Now let's make it greater again. They keep going back to make it the absolute best thing possible. And that's how people have to look at this as your career. You can do something, all right, this is good, and move on. But you have to go back and just make it the perfect thing. And that is what's going to make you stand out.
Shotgun round real quick for you.
Yes, sir.
I'll say a word. Usually I write these down, but we're just going to go like really off the cuff here. I say a word, you just say a word back, first thing that comes to mind.
You got it.
No judgment zone.
You got it.
Hip hop.
Me.
Vocal.
Studio.
Marketing.
Online, I don't know.
Social media.
Blue checks. Which I get, but go ahead.
Nice. Music videos.
Director. That's what I've done. 35 videos.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Songwriting.
I always just think of Babyface because he was my inspirations.
Great songwriter.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza.
Pepperoni and mushroom.
Oh, of course.
Pepperoni and mushroom.
Of course.
Yeah.
I always ask everybody this question at the end. If you could go back in time to your 15-year-old self, knowing what you know now, with the experience that you have, what would you tell him? Network. One of my biggest problems was when I was with Babyface's camp, I met Nelson Mandela. I hung out with Jermaine Jackson, like a lot of big people. And when I was with them, I was so busy looking at the girls that was around than really actually talking to them. And I think when I hit that down spiral in my life, I realized, I looked back, I had no one's phone number, I had nothing. And then that's when now I just talk to everybody. You know, and I'd have a million photos. I do everything. I document everything so I can remember things and just make sure that and stay positive, because this is the hardest industry in the world. Next to probably sports. There would probably be the top two. Yeah.
And if you can pay your bills in this industry, you're a superstar. So stop trying to judge yourself based off what you see on television and stuff like that, and just be true to yourself and just kick ass every day.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
Thanks so much.
You got it, bro.
Any other last words?
Follow me everywhere, WHOMAG, 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 Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. WHOMAGTV.com.
We'll put it in the description box.
Yeah, man.
Jason Damico Show.
Yes.
We're out. See you guys.
Yeah, man.